All right, guys, let's get into phase two, the pressure buildup. This is the part nobody really talks about because nothing really explodes here, but this is exactly where the actual stress starts to show. Everything I'm about to say is happening right now. It's measurable, no hype, just data. First, the yen. A tiny 0.5% rate hike should not push the currency up 15% in 4 months. That's not normal market behavior. When the yen strengthens like that, it usually means carry trades, the borrowing that fuels global markets, are starting to unwind. That's the first sign of pressure. Second, bond markets are losing depth. You can see it in real numbers. Wider bid-ask spreads, more volatility in Japanese bonds, and even the US Treasuries are showing cracks. When bond depths drop, collateral gets scarce, and the whole system gets triggered. That's exactly what we saw before the 2019 repo problem. Third, dollar funding is tightening. SOFR jumped again. Cross-currency basis swaps are widening, and the cost to access dollars through swaps is rising. Those are early warning signs that the liquidity is tightening globally. Fourth, ISO 20022 just went mandatory. This isn't a soft rollout anymore. Every bank on SWIFT and Fedwire now has to use structured programmable data. Ripple has been ready for this for years. A lot of banks have not. And when you force the entire global messaging system to upgrade at the same time, you get friction. That friction shows up as pressure on the old rails. Fifth, Japan just dropped $135 billion stimulus package, which also is staying on the rate hike path. That's a policy contradiction. Stimulus weakens the currency, rate hikes strengthen it. Doing both at once creates volatility, and that's exactly what we're seeing play out in the charts directly. And the last thing, institution prep is clearly happening behind the scenes, not retail. I'm talking private XRP ledger volume, RippleNet corridor balancing, and prime broker onboarding for digital asset collateral. That tells you institutions are setting up their plumbing early. You won't see that on XRP scan, but you can see it in the infrastructure moves. So phase two is simple. FX volume is rising, bond depth is failing, dollar funding is tightening, old rails are strained, and new are switching on, and institutions are quietly positioning for what comes next. This is not the explosion phase. This is the setup. In phase three, I'll walk you through the actual trigger, the moment pressure turns into acceleration.